Hey guys, Thursday, December 12th, 2024. Let's see what the Black Widow wants to do today. So far, being on guard, today's EIA report. Things could get a little interesting, but I wanted to show you the commitments of traders report on nat gas, and look at the large speculators. They are not buying into this move. Very odd, huh? The commercial have been hedging, and now they're all going sideways. Retail is not that important. That's you and me. These guys are just going sideways. You would think large speculators would have been reversing, at least to ride this wave up. But no, they're just going sideways. Sideways was lower, and now it's sideways. Very interesting. Let's look at our market profile. I have to zoom out because we want to get a big perspective. This is our value area high on the 5-year market profile, 351. There's a lot of resistance here, as you can see it here in the market profile. Volume. There's a big wall here, so be careful. You know, we could push through there, but also we could turn around. There's evidence for both. I just don't want you to be comfortable on both. What I want you to say, I don't want you to fall in love with the upside or fall in love with the downside, because there's data that indicates it could go both ways. That's why I'm tippy-toeing every day and looking to see and zooming out, so I don't have to like be blindsided by the Black Widow when she comes and snipes my head off. So I'm trying to make some money here and there, scalping, you know, watching, looking at other markets, but be careful. This is the point of control. We're on the high end. Can it continue going higher? Yeah, but I want to show you that there's going to be a grind to go through here. Just be careful. Well, I want to go now into the weekly. Then on the weekly, we're back to the value area high. This is our high, 356. This is here. See that there is already resistance showing up there. Make this smaller. There's a pocket of resistance here, and then there's another pocket of resistance here, and that's around 4 and change. But we're not there yet. We'll see how that's going to play out. But the good thing is that we're above the anchored VWAP, and we're on the high range. In order for us to get to some continuation, we'll have to take out 356 to push higher. That's an obvious. And that's probably the short-term target. Daily, same thing. You know, we got the value area high of 381. It's very possible it could kiss 356 and gets up here. There's a lot of resistance there. I just want you to zoom out and look. PPS buy signal on the monthly. MACD is positive. White Heikin candles. Trend is up. You got the 50, the 200 over here on the monthly, but below the cloud, which is big time, a long time frame. But so far, it looks like it wants to go higher. We got the 8th Tom DeMark candle on the weekly. Linear regression channels are pointing up. We're above the cloud in the mid time frame. MACD is positive. PPS buy signal. And Heikin candles positive. White candles trend is up. And we want to see if it's going to continue higher. So in the short time frame, good. Short time frame, good. Mid time frame, good in regards to the cloud. On the daily, which we'll zoom in right now, we got a PPS buy signal now that kicked in on the 12th. This will typically pull back, and you'll buy and see how high can it go. Maybe 356, build new high, install, or maybe continue, or maybe sideways here, or maybe a dead cat bounce and the Black Widow comes and then pushes it lower. So these are all the unknowns. Large speculators, you know, they're short. They're down here. Daily cycles are down. which goes against the bulls. However, price action looks like it wants to go higher. Weekly cycles are up. This is the week. Next week is the week where, according to seasonalities, it could possibly turn. We don't know. So I don't know. Maybe this is the trap to get the bulls, and then next week, I don't know. Maybe kiss 356, and next week then pull the rug and then get all this liquidity that's building up down here, or try to get them on both sides. But somewhere between 17, 18, around there. Some models even go into the last week of December. So, it's very tricky which is the path that natural gas is going to go. But that's what the seasonalities are showing. We know that December is weak, and so far we're hovering around here. And January and February are very weak. So I don't know if this is where we'll turn here and go down. In regards to Elliott wave, maybe. I know it says that this is a wave 3 in this area. Maybe this is the wave 4 already building up. And we got one more wave 5 to go higher. So maybe this is going to be the last leg up, and then turn and follow the seasonalities, catch up with the large speculators that are short, go down with the daily cycle. A lot of the natural cycles are pointing down to January and February. And you might be thinking, like, you're crazy. Look how cold is it going to be this winter. This is going to skyrocket. Well, I'm just going by the data. It's very possible that it could ignore all of that, and this year is different, and we continue, grinding higher because of the weather, because of this, because of that, all of the elements that, are not included in the analysis, which is, natural cycles and all the stuff I look at. So that could be very possible. That's why it's a 50-50 here. But using just all the technicals, you can see what's outweighing each other and adding them and see where's the path of least resistance. Right now, it's positive. And be more positive once we take out 356. Using my SQ levels, keep an eye on 345. We kiss 343 today. 342 as a high. And now kind of pulling back. These are key levels, $3, 345. And let's go to a midpoint. Midpoint, on the yearly midpoint pivot, you are above it, which is 316. MACD's positive, Stokes are unwinding, snapbacks, and then going up. So that's good. That's positive. On the daily, using monthly pivots, we hit our quadrant, which is our level right here. Very key level. These are big levels. 342 just got kissed right now in the overnight session. Could this be it? And we now just kind of go and then go down. We don't know. Mobiles are still in the chop zone. In regards to the daily, we will need to get at least 0.35 to get something positive like this and get this nice move like that. So it's very tricky here. So far, in regards to price action, it looks like it's PPS buy signals looks good. And then obviously you're going to test the high, which is 356. So 342 and 356. You're bull, this is what you're betting on. If it goes down, you at least want this to hold 330. And that's on the monthly. On the 4 hour, using our weekly, we already kissed our extension. Our last pivot extension at 242, 243. That's it. There's nothing else higher above there. So this is all open air. I mean, we have targets, but on the weekly, this is it. This is as far as we could go. This is where I would probably be locking profits if I was long. So if you were long here, this would be a nice area to at least take off the table. Bubbles are positive. Stokes are positive. Everything looks pretty good. On the weekly, using the 4 hour, and on the hourly, this is what we did in the US session, kind of went sideways. So this looks good, holding at least a 75%, which is 349 as support. And we hit 342, pulled back. Looks like there's someone up here that doesn't want it to go higher, and they're already shorting, building a position. And then pull it back down, and now this is holding, and now we're going to go to the U.S. session. So once that number comes out, EIA report at 10, and then see what's going to happen, where we're going to be at around there. Going to push higher. Here's the target, 351, 356, around there. And if it pushes lower, you got at least 329 that needs to hold, which is your midpoint, or at least 323. Definitely the low needs to hold, which is 318. So this is an area, if it finds support and it goes sideways or nice little bounce or snapback or whatever, then this is where, you know, it would be nice for it to enter and go long and see if it's going to start continue going higher to push. I think that's it. I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to zoom out, just kind of let you know what I'm seeing. So let's see how high we could push. At least maybe get even higher. But always keep in the back of your mind that the Black Widow is always lurking, and there's a lot of evidence for next week and pretty much the end of the month where things could turn. And that all depends on, you know, contingent on the weather and all this other stuff that, you know, if it gets really nasty out here or whatever and really bad and there's a lot of demand for natural gas, that might change everything and that could continue pushing it higher. So then we want to ride that wave higher. But if nothing is happening, if you're monitoring the weather and this and demand and all that, and it's stagnant or whatever, you know, then this is where it could probably play out, where the seasonalities and cycles and everything will, you know, fall in place and we'll follow it and maybe fill all the gaps that we are, you know, have below here and all that stuff. All right, I'm going to sign out. Good trading today. You know, be careful and just watch price action. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that, guys.